If you own silver, watch this before Monday morning, because what I'm about to share could change the way you see your wealth forever. Imagine holding in your hands a piece of history, a metal that has survived centuries of economic storms, and yet today, many still underestimate its power. Silver isn't just a shiny metal, it's a ticket to financial freedom, a silent ally for those willing to see opportunity where others see risk. And this week, the world might shift in ways that make owning silver more crucial than ever. I remember the first time I held an ounce of silver. It felt heavy in my hand, but heavier still was the realization. This wasn't just a collectible. This was a key to security, a hedge against uncertainty, and a spark for building wealth. I've seen people start with just a few ounces, with modest savings, and through strategic patience and smart decisions, they transformed their financial lives. They didn't wait for the market to be perfect. They acted, they learned, they adapted. And that's exactly the mindset that silver teaches you. Look around at those who've mastered precious metals investing. People like Bill Murphy, who saw the silver market for what it was long before others noticed, or everyday investors who quietly accumulated silver while the world was distracted by fleeting trends. The lesson isn't in timing every spike, it's in consistency, awareness, and courage. Every ounce you hold isn't just a number on a portfolio, it's a stake in your future, a reminder that wealth is built in quiet, deliberate steps. Silver moves differently than stocks. It doesn't always react to headlines or hype, but it rewards those who understand its rhythm. This week, as markets shift and whispers of change circulate, ask yourself, am I holding enough? Am I thinking strategically? Small, calculated actions now, whether adding to your stack, diversifying holdings, or simply educating yourself, can compound into life-changing results. Visualize the future. A portfolio that's resilient, a wealth foundation that grows silently but steadily, freedom that isn't tied to someone else's timing or decisions. And remember, owning silver isn't just about money, it's about mindset. It's about stepping into the kind of thinking that sees opportunity where others see chaos. It's about daring to protect your family, your freedom, and your dreams, even when the crowd doubts. The most successful investors didn't wait for perfect conditions. They acted when they had clarity, knowledge, and courage. So, as Monday approaches, take a moment. Review your silver holdings, your strategies, your goals. Make your move, however small, with purpose. Because in silver, every ounce is a choice. Every action a step toward lasting wealth. If you feel the weight of opportunity in your hands, don't hesitate. Learn, act, accumulate, and grow. Let this week be the week you shift from watching others build wealth to building your own. Share this message with anyone holding silver. Subscribe to stay informed and take that step today, because the story of your financial freedom begins with the decisions you make now. If you own silver, watch this before Monday morning, because what I'm about to share could change the way you see your wealth forever. Imagine holding in your hands a piece of history, a metal that has survived centuries of economic storms. Yet today, so many still underestimate its power. Silver isn't just a shiny metal. It's a silent ally for those willing to recognize opportunity where others see uncertainty. Each ounce carries weight not just physically, but symbolically, representing security, patience, and vision. Think about the countless stories of people who started with just a small stack, gradually building a foundation that would protect them in times of crisis, giving them freedom to act while others hesitated. I remember holding my first coin, feeling its heft, and realizing this was more than an investment. It was a lesson in discipline, strategy, and long-term thinking. Unlike fleeting trends or volatile stocks, silver moves on its own rhythm, rewarding those who study, plan, and act decisively. Every ounce you hold is a stake in your future, a tangible reminder that wealth isn't created by luck, but by foresight, courage, and the willingness to step forward when others wait. Those who understand this see beyond numbers and charts, recognizing the deeper story that silver tells about resilience. I remember the first time I truly understood the power of silver. It wasn't in a textbook or a market report. It was in the quiet realization that wealth isn't built overnight and security isn't given. It's earned through strategy, patience, and the courage to act when others hesitate. Silver is more than metal. It's a reflection of foresight, a tangible way to protect yourself against uncertainty while positioning for opportunity. I've watched people start with just a few ounces, seemingly small and insignificant. And over time, those ounces became a foundation that allowed them to take risks, seize investments, and live with freedom while the world chased fleeting trends. The lesson is simple, yet profound. It's not about timing the market perfectly. It's about consistency, discipline, and understanding value that others overlook. Every ounce is a step toward control over your own financial future, a reminder that real wealth is created silently and deliberately. The stories of those who transformed their lives through silver are countless. Entrepreneurs who diversified and protected their savings, investors who patiently accumulated while headlines caused panic, ordinary people who turned small, thoughtful decisions into freedom, security, and opportunity. showing that the right mindset coupled with action is far more powerful than chance. Silver is not just an investment, it's a mindset, a commitment to seeing opportunity where others see risk. I've witnessed people transform their financial lives simply by understanding this truth, by treating each ounce as a building block for long-term security and freedom. It starts with awareness, recognizing that the world is unpredictable, that markets rise and fall, and that conventional savings often fail to protect your future. When you hold silver, you're holding more than metal. You are holding resilience, patience, and the ability to act decisively when others are uncertain. Small, deliberate steps compound over time, and those who consistently add to their stack, educate themselves, and remain vigilant often emerge far ahead of the crowd. I think of investors who quietly accumulated silver while headlines caused panic, people who resisted fear and followed strategy rather than emotion, and entrepreneurs who leveraged silver to protect their wealth while creating new opportunities. The weight of each coin is also a weight of responsibility, reminding you that freedom and wealth require intentional action. It is in these quiet, deliberate decisions that the foundation for lasting prosperity is built, teaching that true growth is not rushed but cultivated, nurtured, and guided by vision and disciplines.